great weekend. Previous 2 weeks, I have introduced you all to commerce, where you have learned what is a business, and you have also seen what are the business activities about industry and commerce. You have learned. Now, this week, I'm introducing you all to what is accounts. Okay, as you all are very well aware that 50 marks is commerce and 50 marks is accounts. Okay, accounts is called as the language of business, children. Now that you all know business is about sale, transfer and exchange. Whatever happens in the business, it has to be written somewhere. So that written part, that record which we maintain to put all the activities happening in the business is termed as accounts. Okay, so that is about accounts, and as I said, accounts is the language of business. It speaks through these books of records which come under accounts, and accounting is one of the fastest growing profession. So the chapter I'm going to start today is bookkeeping, and in your textbook, just have a look on the first page. It is written, most of the textbooks, it is written as bank reconciliation statement. So what you will be doing is just take a pencil, strike it off and write there as bookkeeping. All right. So bookkeeping, let us start with the term bookkeeping itself. Bookkeeping means here the books are kept so that all the transactions, all the activities, you say transactions or activities, it's same, related to the business are recorded. But the condition is that every activity which we are recording, it should be recorded in terms of money. Okay, so whatever activity we have recorded, it has to have happened in money. That is what is about bookkeeping. And also bookkeeping, it is routine in nature. Routine means every day it will be written, because in a business every day there will be lot of activities taking place. So what generally it is does it's done is the date is put, and that particular transaction related to that date is written over there. So that is why it is said that this bookkeeping, it is a permanent record of the business organization. If you want to see what has happened on 15th of March, you can get back to that page and you can check it over there, and you'll come to know whatever has happened in the business, because there are so many activities happening in the business which is very difficult to remember. That is why they are put up on page, and a permanent record is made. And also this work is clerical in nature. Clerical means a lot of entries will be made, a lot of data work will be there, and it is the junior level staff which actually they does this work of bookkeeping. Okay, let us have a look at the definition of the bookkeeping. Have a look at the slide. It is given by R.N. Carter. What Mr. Carter is saying, just have a look. Bookkeeping is the science and art. Okay, there are certain rules and regulations which are to be followed when we are doing the bookkeeping, and also it is the art, it is the skill of the writer, whoever is doing it, the techniques, the methodology, the knowledge which the writer has got it, of correctly recording. He has to record, because there are certain rules and regulations. As per it should be recorded in the books of accounts all those business transactions means, dear students, activities like, let us say, sales, purchase or exchange, transfer, or example, purchase, then payment of salaries. These all are activities which are termed as transactions that result in the transfer of money or money's worth. Okay, either the money is in action, it is put into use, or something which is related equivalent to money, let us say checks, or you will learn various credit instruments. I'll not confuse you here. So value, it should be equivalent, be treated as money, the currency. So that is what the bookkeeping it is said by Mr. R.N. Carter. Next we have what is accounting. Accounting is, dear students, it takes all the business transactions, all the activities which are happening, and it processes them, and finally whatever the result comes, it is given to the users. That's what I'm going to tell you now. Accounting is as per the definition AICPA, that is American Institute of Certified Public Accounts. Just give me a moment, I'll go to the next slide. Okay, Okay, first let us discuss about the definition of accounting. So, AICPA, what are they defining accounting as? They say that accounting is an art, it is a skill of recording. What are they recording? All the business transactions. After recording, what they are doing? They are classifying. They are, putting every transaction. Now, see, in a day, recording means you will put every transaction onto the paper. Now you will have to classify, you will have to put them under correct headings. Like all purchases will be put under purchase heading, all sales will be put under sales heading. Let us imagine we have a supplier, Mr. X. All the activities, if we have sold Mr. X something or taken purchased from Mr. X something, given him any discount, every transaction related to Mr. X has to be written under his name. Okay, so when we are separating all the transactions like this and we are putting them under proper headings, that is called as account. Okay, purchase account, where you will write all the transactions related to purchases. Sales account, you will write all the transactions related to sales. Mr. X, I said, everything happening, if we are giving him debit and credit, that again I'll explain you when I'm telling you about the important terms. Okay, so account, that is what is called as classifying. So in accounts, what they do, they write everything and then they post under different headings. After posting into the heading, they finally come to conclusion, what is the balance. Okay, a debit balance or credit balance. I mean, if we have to pay or they have to pay us, we come to know in clear what is the balance, and from these balances, what we do, we analyze it, whether the company got profit or loss, and after that we interpret this result to our users. Who are the users? Who want the result? Who want to know profit and loss of a business company, a business organization? First and foremost, the owner of the company, or let us say the board of directors, or let us say the shareholders who have invested their amount in the company, or the investors. Okay, these all people, they are called as the users. They wait by end of the year to know whether the company is in loss or profit, because only then a person who has invested in this organization will come to know that whether they are at profit or loss, whether they are correct in investing such an organization or not. So that is accounts, and all the transactions, they have to be in monetary terms, in financial terms, or let us say in terms of money. Okay, have a look at the definition. The American Institute of Certified Public Accounts has defined accounting as an art of recording, classifying and summarizing in a significant manner, in a correct manner, so that which are in terms of money. All the transactions, all the activities should have happened in money, and events also, whatever has happened, they should be in financial in nature, financial character. Okay, financial means again money. Okay, money or equivalent to money's worth, and interpreting and giving this result, communicating this result to the users, interpreting the results thereof. It is very, very important, dear students, that you learn both these definitions, the definition of bookkeeping and also the definition of accounting. Okay, now let us see why accounting is actually done, why this whole process is done, why recording is done, again why accounts are made, why all the balances are taken up, why again they are analyzed, whether it is profit or loss. Okay, just have a look. Okay, first and foremost reason why accounts is done is to obviously maintain the records, to know what is happening in the business, and also to know the result of their operations, whatever work is going on in the company. To know its result, we need to know the we will only come to know when we have proper records. We come to know about the financial position of the company, whether the company is in profits or loss, how strong it is, or is it becoming weak. Then at last, why we maintain accounting records is so that we can pass on the information to our users. Okay, that is about accounting. All right. Then we have about the accounting process. The process already I have explained. First, what is done? First of all, the input, as a part of input of this accounting process, we give the business transaction, every activity what is happening, we just put it. And just like you have in your computers, input, process, output, here also as a part of input, it is business transactions. Then process is all this, children. It is recorded first, then it is put into various accounts, then their balances are taken. Okay, analyzing, interpretation and reporting is done. Okay, and final outcome is what? Interpretation and communication. It is communicated, the result is given to the users. Okay, whoever wants to know about uh, the working of the company. And you all should know that any organization, they, that is what is called as accounting period. The term means for 1 year they'll do the whole business, and by end of the year they'll come to, they want to know whether they made profit or loss. Okay, so yearly this process happens, this accounting process, it goes on yearly, and by end of the year the records are closed, the accounting books are closed. Okay, and accounting period, it is kinds of periods which is maximum taken up by the organization. One is normal, January to December, that is 1st of January of any year to the 31st December of that year, or else it would be 1st of April of that year and 31st March of the next year. This is called as accounting period. So however you see, it is going to be 12 months. Okay, throughout what has happened by end of the year, by end of the accounting period, they come to know whether the company made profit or loss. Okay, so now this is what is very important, dear students. If you see the chart, this is called as accounting cycle. Okay, your full first year commerce, CEC, your first year of intermediate is, this is what you're going to learn. Accounting cycle, your whole accounts is going to revolve around these topics. First, you'll be taught how to how to write the journal entries. Journal entries is nothing but a recording. Then you will learn ledger. Ledger means classifying. You will learn how to prepare different accounts. Then you will learn from this ledger, you will prepare, taking the balances from there, you will prepare trial balance. Okay, and from trial balance we will prepare our financial statement. Okay, so journal is recording, ledger is classifying, trial balance is summarizing, financial statements is analyzing. Okay, and this is what is all about accounting cycle, and this is what you are going to learn in your first year of accounts commerce. All right, now I'll end up with this last topic, dear students. If you see this slide, you have a distinction between bookkeeping and accounting. So here you'll come to know what is bookkeeping. See, bookkeeping means just preparing the records, but accounting is beyond that. We are maintaining the records. From that we are, making the accounts also, we are classifying them. Then the procedure you have seen just now in accounting cycle. So have a look. Scope. Bookkeeping is all about recording, and accounting, bookkeeping is a part of accounting. In accounting, we record the business transactions, also classify, analyze, interpret the results of the business to the users, to the investors, or whoever wants to use that information from the business. Then objective. What is the aim of maintaining bookkeeping? So that we can have a permanent record, systematic record. And accounting, to know the performance of the business, whether the business has made profit or loss. Okay, just you put a record everything, can you directly come to know how much profit or loss the company has done? No, again you have to segregate it, you have to put it into different accounts, summarize it, analyze it, and only then you'll come to know whether the company has made profit or loss. The nature of the work, as I already have said, bookkeeping, it is a routine work, day to day, and it is clerical in nature. And accounting, it is analyzing, all the accounts is taken from there, you'll put it into different accounts again, and you will just come to know, you try to analyze whether the company has made profit or loss. And it is executive in nature, it is little beyond than what is done by clerical work. Okay, and responsibility, a bookkeeper is responsible for bookkeeping, and accountant, he looks after all the accounting work. Then supervision. A bookkeeper can be supervised by an accountant, but an accountant cannot. Bookkeeping cannot supervise. He cannot look into the work what an accountant is doing, but accountant can question a bookkeeper if in case any mistake is there, or ask for any information. So that is what is supervision. Supervision means supervise. Accountant can supervise bookkeeper, but bookkeeper cannot supervise accountant. Then staff involved. The staff which is involved in doing bookkeeping is junior level staff. Okay, you can say the company secretary or clerks, they can do, but accounting work, it is done by senior level staff who are professionals. They are proper qualified to do this accounting work. So that is about the staff involved, and this is the distinction between bookkeeping and accounting, dear students. So I guess that is about today's class, and go through your textbook, and put all your doubts on a paper. Whenever I have Zoom meeting, you can clarify your doubts there. Thank you so much for listening to my class today. You all have a good day. ये बस एक दिन का क्लास था।